Salutations to the limit. Wow, I am fucking gone. Okay, this is right off the back of episode 5. I'm Dark Simon 101. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z. Danganronpa, Tricky Happy Havoc, the Drunk Let's Play. That's good. Zero calorie, non-specified cola drink. Let's fucking get this class trial over with. We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Let's fucking go.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small reply. With one last deep breath, I walked onto the elevator with shaky legs. You're not under suspicion, Makoto. With each step forward, I could barely feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box stank with a heavy, clunking sound deeper into the basement of the school. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Yo, this is different from last time. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? At least they addressed it. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, you're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Well, I don't really need to save because I just saved at the end of episode 5, so fuck you. Oh, this is where I set skills. Bugger it. All rise for the class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who died,
yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this.
Okay then, let's talk about the murder weapon.
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow, because some people are fucking idiots. Yep, fair enough.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh, wait, no.
Interesting. That
Fuck it.
certainly would make them.
No, wrong button. I forgot the button again.
Poor Chihiro.
The weapon had to be at the scene of the crime. There was something we wanted to say on it. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Wait, just need to remind myself of the controls again. 1 second. Okay.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go. Fucking Christ. I have to remember to use the face buttons instead of just the trigger buttons.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Thank you for your sense of fucking reason,
It was
Makoto.
covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Wait, you checked out Chihiro's
As far
crunched in
as I'm
head?
concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one. You looked at her head wound?
Thank you for your sense of disgust, Hida, because that's just gross.
That's so creepy.
Again, Yamada, thank you, but OTT. That sense of dismissal. Fuck
If
off.
you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Byakuya, fuck off.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is, the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Yeah. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Fine, and let's hear about this.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
There we go, fucking Christ.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Okay.
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Yamada! Mind, Gotta, pull it out now.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
If I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with the positioning of the body. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Pardon.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Except she wasn't.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Well,
Yes.
duh.
In fact, it's Toko.
Well, duh.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Well, duh.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, blood-phobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Ah, right, fair enough. Talk about that.
Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Again, everyone's being enigmatic and complicated and bullshit. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? This is a Hangman's... Yep, Hangman's Gambit. Let's fucking do this. What? Fucking really? They just use schizo. Oh my god. That's not okay.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have... what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, I wouldn't say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Yeah, when you're right fucking next to her, Yamada.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shook her. Yeah, it has to do with her behavior and the fact that she was chilling off to the fucking body.
talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Just bobbing my head around because I'm absolutely fucking gone. Yeah, remember all this. I don't feel like needing to go through all of the dialogue again because it's just repeating myself.
That's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
I love how, by the way, that Taka is literally stood between two dead people.
Assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Fuck off,
Not to
Toko.
mention,
You
when
are
she
pessimistic as
regained
fuck.
consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
It's Eve White, Eve Black, and Jane.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Again, all of this bollocks.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
You know, that's fair enough.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
You know what? If you did have a psychotic personality that was gonna break out every time you fainted, you'd feel pretty pessimistic too, wouldn't you?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Nope.
Said you wouldn't tell anyone. What? You promised. I can't believe you lied.
Toko realizes she can't fucking trust
You
anyone.
have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Togami, you're a
This
cunt.
is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Ooh, savage. Fucking sick burn, man, bro.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh, Byakuya. Toying with a girl's emotions, you're an absolute cunt.
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Oh, fair, fair enough.
You weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I feel like everyone else is just a spectator and I love a spat.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
The opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh, fucking Christ.
There. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Holy shit.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
That's an interesting point, and it this is like one of those weird questions I had to bring myself to ask. Was the individual in question that was invited to Havoc Academy Toko Fukawa the ultimate literate prodigy, or Genocide Jill the ultimate murderous fiend? So that's the thing. And you'd obviously got to think, oh, it's going to be Toko because they're the one that's fucking legal. But at the same time, there's in the second game, I think there's the ultimate gangster prodigy. So the Havoc Academy, they have absolutely no problem with breaking laws, their students breaking laws, as long as they are the ultimate in their field. So it begs the question, who did they invite? Did they invite Toko? Did they invite Jill? That's the question I have to ask. Also, I fucking love Jill.
Intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
You ain't sounding either, matter, but I love you anyway.
So different from the one we've come to know.
Well, no shit.
Well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Zero chill. This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
No.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Yeah.
It's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Wow,
And
rude.
another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Fair enough.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
Despite not being the ultimate literary prodigy or whatever the hell Toko is, rather poetic.
Necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
I feel this on a spiritual level. And that's the glimpse into my soul that you will have to try and piece together yourself.
Kidding again?
Jill, you're a bitch.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
So Toko just let Genocide Jack go buck wild on Chihiro in order to break the promise of going out with you. Yeah, somehow I don't even think if Genocide Jack just randomly took control that they would have a problem with their secret being revealed. Your motive literally does not make sense, Togami.
Let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
What
So
life?
she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
You are a self-confessed murderer, Jill, I will admit that, so your words don't really have that much of a weight, but
I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. My head is full of clouds.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
when you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we go. Yeah, Byakuya, you're not exactly as smart as chopping a cookie if you supposedly had all of these.
Is murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
A slight difference, more like an obvious difference.
How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Straight savage.
Murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, and everything.
What is this analogy?
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
What is this analogy?
It is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Yes, please do,
There are two
Makoto.
clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here we'll see a clear difference.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Well done, gold star. Get off
It's
me.
strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method, and there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay, Jill, I understand you're on this like pasta metaphor, but at the same time, stop.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
Yes, thank you, Hagakure.
Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how the body was suspended. In the photos of the Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were standing through their hands. Here we see the clear difference.
I got it!
Well,
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Yeah, it was those fucking scissors she stabbed them to death with.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
That must be an expensive hobby to keep.
I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Although you know what? Fairly certain that with the sales and royalties from Toko's books, she could make those scissors as much as she wanted.
You know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
You call me Big Mac?
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Oh, the fact that every victim had a fucking dick.
Word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They're all fucking guys.
They're just waiting to be discovered.
They're all fucking guys.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of her victim, what you'll notice is, I think I figured it out. I know why you couldn't kill her.
I got it!
Yeah, because Chihiro was a fucking
Because
girl.
Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
Oh my god, you were the best character ever. I love you.
Talking about.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Thought I knocked over something important then. Wasn't. They all had a penis, right, Mikoto? Yeah. Not reading all those names again.
Guys?
That's right. The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
All adorable little men.
I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it.
So Genocide Jill would totally write yaoi fanfiction.
Now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged man.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Chefs suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. Passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Lollycar!
Ooh, fucking savage!
Her?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
You know, for a cringe, deranged psychopath, she is so fucking logical.
Does make some amount of sense.
Exactly.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Somehow I don't think that's a problem, Yamada.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Again, Hagakure. Don't think that's an issue. I fucking love you. This clearly wasn't an issue.
She's fully equipped.
Yes, she is.
Right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime.
I just have this mental image. She's got her like strapped to like I don't know, it's strapped to like just up her thigh somewhere. I don't know, just strapped into her garter somewhere. She's just like, yep, I've got these, so I can kill anywhere, and no one will search me here.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can you gutter dogs, all of you.
Oh, I love this character.
I did not. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yeah, innocent isn't a word I'd use, but in the context of this crime, yes.
The body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Again, not technically
Yeah.
true.
That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on, there is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Where are you, you Dalek bastard?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
The ultimate affluent prodigy title comes back to bite you in the
Plus,
butt.
You'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, you were the best fucking character.
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yeah, it does. And not because you did it, but because you...
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yep.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
How could you have known who the victim was without being a murderer?
Share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Ooh, hello. Let's see what this is then. True flashback. Aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button. Then you'll memorize the weak spot. Memorize phrase can be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you change the truth bullet, it will change from your truth. As many times as you want. If you don't seem to have any answers like or might be wise to memorize different weak spots. Okay, that's okay. Alright, fair enough. This is where it comes up. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that one.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
Yamada, stop being a fucking creep. We're trying to solve a murder here.
Natural reaction for any guy.
Yamada, shut the fuck up.
Was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd take me with you.
Yamada, stop being a cunt.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Ah, wrong contradiction.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro. So of course I would... There was no time. What's so strange?
I wish you'd take me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go. That's the contradiction there. Fucking Christ. I'm gone and I need to pee. So, there we go.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
There we go. Simple logic.
That's a good answer, I must admit.
It's an obvious answer.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with him. Again, they're setting up another fucking twist, aren't they? That Byakuya is not the fucking killer because Byakuya is just like fucking with us because, you know, he's a
What's
cunt.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Oh, no, non-stop debate. Okay.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want killed, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before.
Oh, fucking awesome aim there. Just missed the white noise.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because you see, that rope, or should I say, That extension cord? What? An extension cord?
No one really saw the fucking plug.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Fucking gold star, people. Well done.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Sure. Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Byakuya's not a killer.
I know,
There's
but
no
still,
possible way.
there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
Fuck you, I will get to it in a second.
I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean? Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he just said.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
You can't see, but I am flipping him the bird so fucking hard.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Really? You, the wise, ultimate, affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami, chairman, heir apparent to the fucking world, didn't notice this.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere
Don't
else.
just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that switched between the boys' room and the girls' room. Well, could have been any one of these two. But let's just start with the locker room posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. Don't you think that's kind of strange?
The use of that phrase.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Yes, Jill, thank you for your input.
The boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
You mean the ultimate high school level super popular boy band Tornado?
That doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
It's gonna be the
know
carpet,
what I'm
isn't it?
talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Not scrubbed, carried. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But
Yes.
why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I could have easily just gotten rid of the posters. That would have worked too.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Two possibilities. One, she either stole a handbook from the mailbox in the entrance hall, but the only male one that would be in there would have been Leon's, which it doesn't seem to work. Which means, other possibility, which is the only possibility, is that Chihiro Fujisaki isn't a she.
No way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Yep.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was
Oh.
the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
Yep. Speaking a bit too soon there. Carp 4 horse there. Havoc.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I
Duh.
am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yes. Isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Okay, borrowing. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means. Borrowing implies the consensual lending of it, or the consensual loaning of it. Borrowing without telling someone, that's called stealing.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Thank you,
Of
Monokuma.
course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blip.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
Or you could think about it a different way. There's no possible way she could have hacked it. There's no possible way she could have used Leon's, but the murder definitely must have taken place in the boys' locker room because the girls' locker room carpet has moved to the boys' locker room along with the girls' locker room poster, and there's blood on the boys' locker room carpet and poster that was moved into the girls' locker room. There is somehow something has changed. So use your noggins,
Seems
people.
like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it. Really? But still, I don't know what else I
Hold
can
on
do.
a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you got to say?
Ah, thank you,
There's no way
Mondo.
she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Saving everyone else's
Don't
bacon.
worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
It's Chihiro's stamp collection.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Fine then, you enigmatic bitch. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... the locker room.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Taka, calm
I'd
down.
like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it
Be
again.
sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
You don't get to examine her.
Wait.
Okay, fair enough.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm freaked out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Oh yeah, sure, you're not creeped out, it's just religious reasons. Of course, Kagakure, of course. Yeah, we all understand. Fucking weeb. Anyway.
Very well. I'll do it.
Thank you, Sakura.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Hina, shut up.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Jill, time and a place.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Oh, bad choice of words, Hina. That's exactly what Jill wants to do.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
She's going ultra instinct.
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
There we go.
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Yamada now has new material for his spank bank. Okay, fair enough. No, he doesn't.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Well, of course you did, somehow, you prick.
Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Akuma, shut up.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Jill, time and a place, bitch.
That's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Okay, I'll get back to the trial in like just 1 second.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Okay, Monokuma, yeah, I'll get back to the trial in like 2 seconds, but I really need to fucking pee, so like... Anyway, where was I?
Just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought never even crossed my
And
mind.
because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Ew, I'm just gonna tug my collar for like all the people who made this game before 2017 happened. It's like before all the LGBTQ stuff happened, because oh boy, that's that's opening a whole can of worms on gender identity and bullshit I don't think Japan was ready for, or still even is ready for. Sometimes I wonder about Japan and I just look at it and go, really, Japan? The world's moved on since 1974 or whatever the fuck it was.
Should be no issue
I just think 1974 at random. Shut up.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Jill, shut up. You have nothing to contribute other than general awesomeness, so be quiet, please.
Now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Yep, he's innocent. Much as I hate to admit
He's
it.
off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Yep.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus,
Fair enough.
the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on them.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
You're an absolute fucking cunt bag, you know that,
Mark
right?
it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Because he's a fucking cunt, because why not?
Fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
Why did you do that to her body? We have to respect Chihiro's choice as an individual. They want to be wanted to identify as a girl. Let's identify them as a girl. Why'd you do that to her body?
My
Thank you very
reasons
much.
hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Okay, honestly, I would have your key confiscated from you at this point and just lock you in your room every night so you wouldn't be such a fucking cunt about the whole
Now
thing.
then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Hagakure, but you're not
No,
listening.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Didn't take you very much to convince you.
Have a mind of your own?
Thank you, Tucker.
Yes, I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Stop calling this a game, you freak. What if Byakuya didn't do it? And who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure know about the killer. The killer was in with the gang acted to the real murders, which means
I got it!
since the crime scene was a boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Alright.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Thank you,
Someone
Hagakure.
saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
Oh,
It's all over.
missed.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the...
Yep. Hagakure always there to provide me with a contradiction to shoot. Haha. If you're nothing but
Someone else
reliable.
did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Now that you mention it, yeah, fuck off.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Because you were the only. You told me you were only going to tell me.
You had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Oh, shit. Again, you're a bitch, Celeste.
Just hurry up and tell us!
It
Thank you,
was
Taka.
last night, right before nighttime, I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Kind of in a hurry. Alright.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone.
Miss Fujisaki was on her way to meet with someone.
But he
Christ.
and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Thank you, Hina, for getting us back on track.
Can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
I really don't.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
I'm pretty sure Kyoko probably has something. I
As
don't
was
know.
noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine.
Yep.
Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
They mean a blue jacket. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. I feel like I'm going to be using one of my truth connections.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Oh, shit.
Shoot!
Where's... What do I...
You heard him.
I know what he said, but I don't know how to fix it. You know, I know what the contradiction is, but I don't know how...
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Do I just...
So next we have, why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it! It matched the one that...
So, the killer was wearing the same
Oh, I just shoot it with Celeste's account. Right, I thought it would be using one of the memory things, but no. Just have to point out the
Hold on a
pattern.
second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
So having a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then assumes heading off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did
Oh.
you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you...
You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter
was
of
blue.
fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only
Only
one I
you.
told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Oh, Taka trying to defend his buddy.
Known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only
Don't call her Cherry. Actually, let's have her a cute nickname. I'll go call her Chihiro Cherry from now on.
Are you talking about Chihiro?
No, she's talking about fucking Cherry Coke. What the fuck do you think,
Oh,
Ina?
how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
The tracksuit was already in Chihiro's duffel bag.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the back. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps.
But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
Okay, rather amusing analogy there, Byakuya.
And it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Kyoko's really smart like that.
He did it to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But
How?
why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude. Once
Wait,
I
what?
picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
Burn the witch. Do a Monty Python. If she weighs the same as a
No.
duck.
I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I think we've already determined that to be fact.
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Oh, this is gonna be one of them bullet time
You have the
battles.
right to treat me like a goddamn criminal.
Well, you are the ultimate biker gang leader, and you... Well, in the anime he has spent time in juvenile detention center, so...
You would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
Taka, I know you're his bro and everything,
It's
but...
true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Oh, Yamada now revealing his
That's what my little
evidence.
ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Well, if you think about it as evidence anyway, just tell us.
Does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, then it must belong to...
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Well, we do know that they can withstand about 1,000 tons of pressure and 100 feet of water, so...
They're not. They're
Thank you, Monokuma.
totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
2 out of 15 isn't that bad.
Ooh. Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possibility.
Shoot!
Oh, it's not a bug.
I
Right,
got
fair
it.
enough.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that?
Well, of course, you fucking said it to me, you
Sure,
cunt.
maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Fair enough.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands.
Pushy demands.
You're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
High temperatures for a long period of time. Like, say, being sat in the pocket of someone sat in a blazing hot sauna for the entire fucking night.
You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Or fucking melt.
Because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Good tip. Thanks, Markuma.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
But someone could have accidentally taken it into a sauna but in a stupid macho off contest.
By accident.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I was there when it happened.
Taking their handbook into the sauna was...
Yeah, you might be wondering what all the contents of the sauna. It was, as per freaking usual. Where are you? There you go. Sorry, Mondo,
Here's
but...
my answer.
No.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Well, no fucking shit.
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Because he's the culprit,
Mondo
Taka.
and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
It's not really a uniform, it's more like his sense of dress. Like, he just kept his clothes on. That's not a uniform. There's no uniform at Hope's Peak. Only in a reserve course. That's referencing something that happens in an anime that happens way after this, so shut up, Sam. Shut up,
And when it
Darkus.
was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt. Another bullet time battle? No, non-stop debate even.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Makoto's assertion.
If what he says you broke your own hand, in other words, if Mondo's handbook and that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook will...
Well, if it does work just fine, then turn it on. Because the broken one would show Leon's name, wouldn't it?
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
Well, Monokuma did say Leon's handbook isn't broken, so someone could have taken Leon's, and the broken one could be someone else's who's actually
What I mean
alive.
is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
Crack its screen, possibly, maybe? I don't know.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
I think we already covered this a little bit earlier, Hina.
Here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
Monokuma, you're a dick.
I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Thanks,
Well,
Monokuma.
Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Wait,
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay, closing argument. Alright, fair enough. That's there. That should go there. That should go there. And Miyaki, the cunt. Goes there.
Here's
That
exactly
should
what
be
happened.
it.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he.
She was still a she just didn't identify as a boy.
Which is why he was able to use his own
She
handbook
was
to
able
gain
to use
entrance
her
to the boys'
only
locker
handbook.
room.
Yeah, it's just the boys' locker room.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, the body was arranged by someone completely different to the murderer.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
It's not what you might call it. It was a crime scene switch.
That could have been the end of things, but no.
But no, someone had to be a right old bitch about the whole thing and decide to make things even more
Intervening
complicated.
in the
Thank you.
situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He
He's a
wanted
dick.
to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Because he's a dick.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
I love these different animatics of like Makoto facing down the killer. Like the previous one with Leon and this one with Mondo. It's like, it's interesting.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Taka, I know this hurts, but you've got to accept it.
Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof,
I've just been listening to
you
proof,
can't
all of
put
this.
any of
All of
on
this has
you.
been proof. Evidence that Mondo was the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once you do that, everything will become clear. Okay, fine. Okay, bullet time battle against Taka.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you.
I didn't even use
Show me
fever
some
time there.
evidence.
This should prove it.
Sorry there, Taka. Didn't even got to use fever time on you there, buddy.
Thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Mondo.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Mondo. Mondo. Buddy.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn...
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
I don't even have the energy for a giggity right now. This is just
Who will
sad.
you elect as the Blackened this time around?
Well, he's already
Will
confessed.
you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
God fucking damn it, Mondo. Uh-oh, this time you got it. Looks like you got it right. Again! Yes, it is. The black and the killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Awada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're not treading very close to the danger. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he could kill someone. Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then,
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence to allow me to explain on his behalf.
actually,
The story of this murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the circle button to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. He was so weak even though you're a boy. He did things like that for as long as he could remember and even could overcome his own weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide himself and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will say anything about even though you're a boy. There's a lot more to gender identity than that game. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex that had taken root deep inside of him was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Can we just get this over with? It's just going to be completely inaccurate to what someone going through this would actually be like.
Weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro was actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torment him even more than before. Or maybe they would fucking support him in his decision to be a girl. Instead of, you know, being forced to be a fuck's sake. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's
I
my
want to
chance.
change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough. That's not physical strength, though, Chihiro. That's mental strength. That's strength of character. What the strength you're looking for doesn't come from lifting weights. It comes from being able to sashay around in whatever fucking skirt you want, buddy. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good example to ask for someone's help, but he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went
Yeah,
to,
that's right.
it was me. Yep, it sure was. The Viking gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So, that's Monokuma's. So he went to ask Mondo to ask him to become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he be able to ever come close to that.
Correct.
So that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun suspecting his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is a height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had a chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother was Daya. Daya? Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was the only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of a starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown to the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. Not how the expression goes, but okay. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's every soul. Almost every day, Mondo had the gossip and whispers of the other gang members, which is why
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead a team so badly he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm
strong. Strong, whatever. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then, the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of our embarrassing secrets. At this point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after what I saw Monokuma had on me, I had filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. Never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, the fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. See, the core problem of this conundrum is literally toxic masculinity at its absolute worst. Like, for fucking real. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why not? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you kept the secret the entire time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right. But
or want to change.
I want to change. I wrap myself up in lies. Don't want to read this next bit because it's fucking stupid. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying is it just saying?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It's the kind of strength I'd never have. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
You're making fun of me. I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now? I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something start to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back and let my secret get revealed and just ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why do you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just want
No, I really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. I'm strong.
You son of a bitch!
I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey, I killed him.
Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from anyone. That was his secret. A weakness that lived in his heart like this. And it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets in the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you. Okay, I'll say this as many times as I want. That's what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now. Because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace must be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait. Let's give it everything we got. Oh. I forgot he reads this out loud. I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
You know, after watching the anime, I keep just hearing Mondo's lines in Chris Sabat's voice. Of course he's going to put him on a motorbike again. I have no idea what that says. Monokuma, you were fucking mocking him. Fuck you. It's a ball of death, isn't it? Cage of death. Same thing. It's what it's called on a fairground. I don't understand how this is gonna. Oh, again, don't understand how this is gonna cause any sort of death or anything. I don't get it. Wait, where's Mondo? Did you just sort of evaporate? I'm sorry, what? Can we just hold the phone for a second? They turned him into butter. No. Just one sec. They turned him into fucking butter. Anyone else have a problem with that? No. Just me. They turned him into fucking butter. Alright then. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. They turned him to butter. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are being taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Thank you, Taka. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. Not even gonna fucking dignify his lines with reading them. Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know. A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? Thank you, Hina.
Naturally. It's
not a fucking game. If you think of it as a game, then fucking Monokuma has already fucking won it.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime? You're just out for yourself, even if it's just for your own amusement. Even if you died, it's just... His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone.
Honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule too?
there is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late. I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean I should witness the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying that you knew who the culprit was from the beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time having once it revealed the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Tokyo, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. Damn, man. If we had figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I decided to become blackened, now look who I'll have to watch out for. You're an absolute fucking scumbag. Like, I think I'm sobering up now and I'm actually getting angry at this fucking cunt. Ugh. So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Satisfied? I won't be satisfied until I see your fucking corpse or your execution. That's when I'll be fucking satisfied.
indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story.
Hey.
Moving on. There's something else I'd like to ask
What's
Monokuma.
this?
Oh, I'm up next. You'd like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? 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 Meaning. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every stupid little thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor. Tenny.
Ooh, how exciting.
Ah, the noble son of the noble family. Truly you understand me. I think this is sort of a terrifying friendship. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Just let me say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool. It's like your main character of the video game or something. It's no trash mob for you. I swear whatever it takes, I will kill you. I swear whatever it takes, I will kill you as well. I wish they had like branching storylines for this game. I wish there was an opportunity for you to become like the Blacken. I wish there was like, you know, multiple modes. There's so much about this game that's like, there's so many things about a Danganronpa game that's left. They have a fixed story and no potential for you to become the murderer. No chance for you to try and fool everyone else. And I wish they went with that. Like if they ever do Danganronpa 4, they should try and mix things up with a different story, or murders in different places, or murders rearranged, or murders with different culprits and motives, that sort of thing. You know, I'd appreciate that, you know? Temper, sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Jesus, that's a dark image there, Makoto. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well,
What the fuck?
anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to
As
ask
long
you.
as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, my. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
Okay, so not only is there a traitor in the group, there's a 16th
And
student.
nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Alrighty. That's the end of another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, the sobering up Let's Play. Thank you, game. Anyway. Thank you, game. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa. I've been Darksami101. Again, thank you very much for watching. Happy fucking nightmares.